right, thanks so much for staying with us here on Sunrise. Now, with COPA America just a day away, you know that Orville certainly has his pot cover in hand, along with his analyst hat. It's on tight, and also a very special, life more abundant guest. Over to you, Orville.
Thanks, Andy. Well, yeah, the COPA fever has been biting for a very long time, but you know that as we get closer and closer to Thursday, the excitement will reach even higher. So we are here this morning with Trishawna McGowan, well-known female analyst at football and track and field and many other things. I'm a bona fide brethren in the process. Well, go on, Trish.
I like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that. Good morning to you.
So we know the celebrities and thing.
I don't know about all of that now, but good morning and to the Life More Abundant lady in the building.
Dear you.
Yes, Nanja High School for Girls. Well represented.
All right.
See?
So let's get straight into it. The Reggae Boys are in a group with Mexico, El Salvador, and Ecuador. Mexico, Venezuela, Ecuador, and Jamaica.
Right. Yeah.
How do you see us going in this group?
I think, first of all, Group B will be exciting because I think that what I want for us is for us to win the group. If we're to win the group, we'll avoid playing against Argentina in the quarterfinals.
Assuming Argentina win their group.
Argentina will win their group.
Yeah.
Well, so I think it's very interesting. But we and Venezuela, so to speak, are kind of like the underdogs in Group B, which can work for us because that means that, boy, they're not going to expect much from us. Maybe get a point here and there, while they have Ecuador and Mexico, of course, to be the powerhouse. But I think that we, based on how we have looked against in our recent encounters with Dominica, we should be able to be up there. You know, in our football, how it goes.
To be there and there,
yeah, but I think we are capable of even topping the group, which would be good.
Yeah.
Will be a tough task ahead of Mexico, but we can get the job done.
This Mexican team has undergone a lot of changes. They're without their main goalkeeper, Ochoa, who has been there for a while. So it's a Mexican team in transition. So we kind of expect that maybe they won't have that same marauding dominance that they normally have. But they are the farm team, and as you said, Ecuador is the other big team in that group.
Yes,
so we have Venezuela supposed to be the underdogs. But what do you see as the big strength of this Reggae Boys team? And if there are any weaknesses, what are you concerned about?
My concern, so the last game that we played at the office here in Jamaica, I remember watching and I spoke with the coach in the press conference, and I spoke about the pace. We're too slow. That's not going to cut it. Yeah. The next thing is, while we're getting the goals, like we saw against Dominica, we conceded. So that's a weakness. Our defensive lapse was so poor.
Especially late in the game.
So we can be there and the 3 points are there for the taking. The next thing you know, we're conceding. That's not good, especially when you're going against teams like Mexico and Ecuador. Again, for me, Venezuela being one of the underdogs, you cannot take underdogs lightly, as you know, heading into a competition because not much will be expected of them. So they're coming, you know, ready to get the job done. So those are the weaknesses for me. Going forward, though, we have the players that can score, but our decision-making in that final third also very questionable. That's not good. And in tournaments like these, campaigns that's quick turnaround, you have to score a goal. If you're not scoring goals, it's kind of pointless. Well,
it's interesting you mentioned that because we have gone to 2 COPA tournaments. We haven't scored a goal yet.
Yeah.
We lost every game by some 1-0, 1-0, 1-0 margins. Haven't scored a goal. So this is as good a time as any to put our name on the score sheet.
We have to.
We indeed have to. The key person for me who may or may not play is Andre Blake, the captain. Not only is arguably one of the top goalkeepers in Canada, but the vibes, man, the heart and soul of this Jamaican team.
What I'm happy about, if he doesn't play, but he's there, I'm happy because he's that kind of captain. He's that player that can get the players rallied up. So I'm really hoping that even in his absence, our goalkeeper, again, like we saw with him and the defenders against Dominica, they were conceding. I never like that. So I'm going to need, once you have to step up, you have to be able to get the job done. Yeah. And I think that, you know, this will be the time for a new star goalkeeper to maybe come to life.
Jamal should be able to. But boy, we're going to miss Andre.
We will miss him. But like I said, if he's there and not playing, it is 60% good, so you have a 60-40.
Yeah, he's still in the room and vibing
can get it, can help.
If you had to make a guess as to which Reggae Boy will be the outstanding player in this tournament,
wow! Oh, what kind of tough question that?
Putting you on the spot.
Putting you on the spot. Okay. I think that we have a very balanced team. I'm pretty pleased with the team that we have heading into this tournament. Of course, many would have wanted Leon Bailey, likewise. If not there, we'll move forward. Kaheem Dixon, so young, talented, and he's young in terms of age, but old in football years.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Jamaicans, oh, I'm young at 20 or at 18. No, in football years, that's old. But I think that based on, you know, him getting some play time, I want to see him alongside Shamar Nicholson. And I'm also hoping that Michael Antonio will start for us without the injuries. I'm hoping that finally in the national colours, we can say, boy, we're happy, say, we'll take him from over so and give him a shine. But I think the team will need to be solid so that all the players can stand out. That's the only way we can go forward.
There you go. Well, the coach's ultimate mission is to qualify this team to the next World Cup.
Yeah.
This COPA America tournament will be a really good test as to where we are and if we're on the road to the next World Cup. So I'm going to ask you that. How important is this tournament in determining whether or not we can make it to the next World Cup?
So I was one of those blessed to be at my gate down by, you know, Bay Farm Road, 1998, and the next thing I heard we have a national holiday. I think that the team we have and with the job coach Algrimson has been doing, listen, to qualify for the World Cup is a tough task, which is why we have only done it once. And I'm hoping that, again, when you look at overall our team, Orville, if you're not scoring goals in football, especially in the international setup, you can be tactical, you can be all of that. If you're not getting the goals, it's kind of pointless. We have to find a way to, I think coach have to find a way to be precise, like, you know, just go for it. And we can and hope we get the goals. But I think that we have a very balanced team. Defenders, if you throw on Damian Lowe in the mid, we have seen where that has been effective. Again, hopefully Andre Blake can make that big recovery following the knee surgery. So I'm pleased with the team, but to say like for sure we're going to qualify for the next World Cup, it's difficult, and it's not because only lack of quality within our team. Just overall, it's hard for do.
I'm going to ask you now to be the Nostradamus as we play those three games. Jamaica versus Mexico. Give me a scoreline.
Boy, I hope we draw. I don't want us to lose.
What kind of draw?
1-1.
1-1 draw.
I think Shamar is in form and he can score for us. Yeah.
All right, I have less than a minute. Jamaica versus Ecuador.
We must can beat them 1-0 or 2-1. They have the players to score, you know.
So we're going to beat Ecuador.
Yeah,
Bob Marley, 1-0 or 2-1.
We take anything just to win.
And Venezuela?
We're supposed to beat them that easily, 2-0.
I treat them boy
again. Me go with 2. Me don't want to get greedy, so me will go with 2. So that if only 2 or 1 come, me not disappointed.
All right, so there we have it. Trishawna McGowan sitting with us. She'll be part of our team as we cover the COPA America. I try my best to sound very American. I don't know if it's working, but you can't start straight Jamaican when you talk about the COPA America. All right, so continue to join us. It kicks off on Thursday night, so you don't want to miss that. That's all we have at this point in time for our COPA Kickstart Zone. Stay tuned. There's more Sunrise right after the break.